Hello, welcome to another episode of Fisheries Insight. In this episode, I'm going to discuss the issue of connection between those who manage the fish and the research scientists and academic institutions. Most of the time, the connection between these two or these three is not there, especially when it comes to the developing world. You tend to find that the managers are not the ones who drive the activities in terms of the research that is done by academic and research institutions. In the developed world, you tend to find that where most of the time the fisheries managers, the decisions they make are most of the time driven by research that is conducted by the academic institutions and research institutions. This synergy usually is lacking in a lot of developing world. I'll take where I come from, for example. In Ghana, that connection is not there, where the fisheries agencies are the ones that are sponsoring research activities within the university environment or the other research institutions. And most of the time, the decisions they take, they are not driven by research that has been conducted by the academia, the researchers within the academic institutions. So that synergy needs to be brought. Governments within this the fisheries and in these countries must make it an effort, or it must make it a policy where they have to drive the researches that is conducted by these academic institutions. There are a lot of institutions in some of these countries that they have research, they have students who are undertaking a postgraduate education, and sometimes they struggle. I take myself as an example. There were times that when I was even doing research, it really was very difficult to even get funding for my very first master's degree. What I was doing was very important in terms of the fisheries sector, but there was no government agency that came to my aid. There was no funding that was available in the university that I attended that I could source from so that I can use it to drive the research. The information that I was able to gather from the research that I conducted was very important. But unfortunately, because the research was not a government driven research, whatever I did really has not really been applied to the fishery sector. So what I am trying to drive at with this podcast is that it is about time that our management or the managers of the fisheries in developing countries, especially Ghana, should take this issue very seriously, where those institutions can have a budget for collaboration with universities in our countries, like in those countries, so that they can sponsor student research in areas that they are finding difficulties or want to know what will be the impact in the next 5-10 years, the medium, long, and short term, so that they can sponsor students' research and provide them with the facilities so that those information that they will get from the work that will be done could be used in driving management decisions and policies. So this is what I want to discuss for this podcast. Thank you, and kindly please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.